Welcome everyone to another episode of the Candy Show. I'm your host, Candy. We are back. We are back here once again at Red Curb Comedy Club here in Avon, Indiana, representing Comedy Junkies. You already know. Make sure you are following the Candy Talk Show page on Instagram, Candy Talk Show. Also, make sure you are subscribe to the YouTube page, capital C. Productions number two, Candy Productions number two. We have another special guest in the building, guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woman power. Yes, girl power, girl power. Guys, check this out. I'm going to let her introduce herself. So, you ready to introduce yourself?
Of course.
All right, tell everyone who you are.
My name is Chelsea Snedden. I have been a comedian for just hit my 1 year in September. So I run shows all through downtown Indianapolis under the name Divine Timing Comedy. You can find me on Instagram there. And I also, so I book shows, I curate artists, and then I'm in the process of just trying to get myself on stage as well.
Okay, well, I have to tell you, I have to ask you this question. What made you get into comedy?
Oh, it's a spite thing, and I got into it after a breakup. But I started writing comedy in college. I was a satire writer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
around the 2016 election, all that. So I'm very tired of writing Donald Trump headlines, but that's where I kind of got my start was just, going at the political humor and stuff like that.
Okay, tell us what's your role today? Are you going to be actually doing a show? Are you going to be hosting? Tell everyone what your role is today.
Yep, so I'm going to be one of the openers. I'm a guest act for the night. So they give me a certain time limit. And then that's just to kind of make the headliners look really good tonight. So girl power on the start of the mic. And then we got some great, we got Kenny Mock headlining, winner of the World Series of Comedy. So I'm excited to open for that.
Okay, now you're from Indianapolis, Indiana?
Yep, that's where I currently live. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Is there another place where you decide, you know what, what's your goal? What's your goal as a comedian?
I mean, I wouldn't lie and say it's not fame because everyone wants fame, but ultimately to be like remembered for something in terms of comedy or to like have broken some kind of glass ceiling in comedy, right?
Okay. Is there a certain stage you want to be on? Or is there a goal, like I want to be the next biggest female comic? I mean, do you want to have your own show? Is there anything that you sought out to say, you know what, I want to be on that show or anything? Tell me, we got
Yeah,
to get a little bit more
yeah,
from you.
yeah. Television was definitely like a big inspiration for me. I really love Saturday Night Live. I'd love to be on a sketch comedy show, sort of like SNL. So SNL would be like, the king of the cream of the crop.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Tell me who your favorite comedian is, woman and man.
On SNL, probably the female would be Kristen Wiig. As far as male comedian on SNL, that's hard. Um, oh, there's so many.
So many. Who would you like to open up for? If you can't answer that question, who would you like to open up for or be on a show with someone?
Ooh, I know Matt Rife is really big. That would be awesome. I'm also a huge fan of Taylor Tomlinson. She just got one of the late night shows, so I'd love to open for her. She's another woman that kind of inspired me to get into comedy.
Okay. Now, a little bit about your style of comedy. Tell me a little bit about it. Are you political? Are you whatever's going on in the world, bold, family oriented? How do you come across to the audience?
Yeah, so I was raised in a household of 10 kids, so I have quite a few family stories of just being raised religious. I also kind of go into just being a young single woman where I'm kind of like talking about why I'm single and what led me to this path and things like that. I try to like still find a way to connect to my audience, but also like talk about my place, like where I'm at. Like I love to talk about Indianapolis. I have a lot of Indianapolis like deep cuts.
Ooh, okay. I definitely want to make sure I listen to your set. All right. Well, I know you got to get out here to continue to prepare for your show. Tell everyone once again how they can reach you, book you, and follow you on any of your social media pages. You can look right there at them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Candy, for having me. You can find me, I'm Chelsea Snedden on Facebook. You can book me there. You can also find my Facebook page, Divine Timing Comedy, as well as my Instagram at Divine Timing Comedy. No spaces there. Thank you so much, Candy.
You're welcome. Spell that because sometimes names are very hard to spell.
Yep.
Go ahead and let them know.
Divine, Divine, timing, Timing, and comedy, Comedy.
All right. Well, thank you so much for attending the candy show tonight. I can't wait to see you tonight.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Well, guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned once again. Subscribe to the YouTube page, capital C, and the number two at the end, Candy Productions 2. That is YouTube page, capital C, and the number two at the end. Bye bye. See you next time.